King, got Luffy ambition, king of the rappers.
Hey, what's going on, gang? It's Murata Music with 3-Piece TCG, Beard TCG, and 2D. I got another list for that EB, Purple Green, Monkey, D, Luffy, bars. Okay, so smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, and go down in them comments. Let me know, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? What would you be doing differently? All right, and speaking of going down in them comments, this list is well, you know, we've got to continue exploring, of course, you know what I mean? But this list was also inspired by a subscriber's compliment sandwich that we received. Okay, so it was on our last video, and you know, for those of you that don't remember the compliment sandwich, it was best described in Family Guy. You know, something that's good, something that could use some improvement, and then something that's nice or whatever. And that's typically how we go about compliment sandwich. And RVTCG24, let me know, love you, brother. And that's all we want. That's that positivity, and then we can take a slight criticism. But your build kind of ass. okay. Now, and then it goes on to let me know what we can improve, and consider maxing Luffy Taro and couple with Film Brook, which is, I haven't seen nobody doing the Film Brook. Still haven't seen nobody doing that. But yeah, you know, it reminded me that I went so far in on one end, right? But there was a lot of lists that had Luffy Taro in it. You know what I'm saying? And so let's check it out. Hey, does that guy look familiar? Anyways. Okay, so this is a 2v2 5-0 list. Author is Sakanoko. And anyways, so we've got the 4, 4, and 2. Okay. We're still running 4 of the secret Luffy. I know Homeboy said that he was mid, but I haven't seen anybody run less than 4. Spoiler alert, you already saw that I'm attempting to run less than 4 to just see what else in the cast is really speaking to me. 4 of Tony Chopper, which is interesting because obviously it's a 2 for 0. You're not doing anything but blocking with it, right? But it is going to give you a ramp if your Don is equal to or less than. So between 4 Choppers and 2 Frankies, we find ourselves in a position where we are definitely going to be able to use Leader's ability and catch right the fuck back up, especially with the help of Sanji Pudding and all that good stuff. The suite of 2Ks is pretty much the same. And we don't have any Luffy Taro, but we do have Zoro Joro, which I think is great for getting stuck going second. And of course, being able to search, play big body. We got to have the search with Nami. 2 Gatlings and 4 more searchers. 4 more searches, okay? And then 4 Gum Giants. This is what I'm going to have to be finding a way to work into my list. So we'll see how that works out. Hey, that's another guy. So now we've got a 9-0. A 9-0. The Unipin Cup. That Ayakana. Okay, so 4, 4, 2, 2. Okay, so that's a little different ratio, dividing it evenly between the 2. 4 secret Luffys, so they're still having a lot of faith in the secret Luffy. And then we've got 12 2Ks between, you know, Sanji, Usohachi, Miso Horny, and yeah, another Sanji. Now we got Zoro Joro at 4. Okay, no Luffy Taro. Nami, Rono, Zoro. And then we've got Gatling, When You're at Sea, Going Merry, and 4 Gum Giants again. So I could definitely see being, of course, we know what being a 6K leader with Gum Giant is like. And okay. So I'm very interested. I would be very interested to see these games and how they turn out. You know what I'm saying? So notably, card that's missing is let's see if it's missing from this list. Yes, missing from this list as well is the 3-cost event from EB02 that is going to give your character plus 6K. You know, it makes our secret Luffy your super finisher. And let's run this list. Okay, so this list, I can tell you right now, I looked over it before the video, and this list is closest to the whatchamacallit that I'm playing right now. So let's take a look at it. So we got leader Luffy, of course. 4 Zoro, 4 Sanji. Let's see. Okay, so they have 4 Nico Robins and 2 Frankies. I thought I had it all the same. I actually have 4 Frankies, 2 Nico Robins. They've got 4 Luffys. I got 2. We've got the same suite of 2Ks. I have the same here, same here, same here, same here. I've got 4 Gatlings. And so I guess instead of 4 of these, I got 4 of these and 2 of these. And then I have 2 Gum Gum Giant Pistol, which is what I was telling you guys about. This is the event that, you know, makes whoever a pretty good finisher, right? And then 4 Going Marys. So this is the list that I'm closest to. And after combing over a good amount of lists, I feel like this is the only one to utilize Luffy Taro outside of yeah, I think it's just flat out the only one of the more, especially of the recent lists. Yeah, we got a kid before Luffy Taro. That's very interesting. I've always wanted to use this fucking bitch ass card. Yeah, who are you gonna bring out though? That's 3 or less. Yeah, you could bring out him. I mean, I guess all they're bringing out is a searcher. They said searching is good enough for me, Jack. Turning somebody sideways, I guess. That's very interesting. Let's see. And I'm trying to find a Luffy Taro one. There's no Luffy Taro X representation. No Luffy Taro representation, it looks like. Yeah. So we're seeing a lot of this and a lot of this, obviously. I mean, this is the card that you want to fit in if you can. So anyhow, with all that being said, I'm going to take you over to my list now. So like I've said, mine is closest to the last one that we went into. And I did want to give a little less shine to Monkey D. Luffy Secret Rare and see what we can do, right? See what we can do. See if we can, you know, see how we can play around it. And I've got some games already recorded. I tried to film this video yesterday, by the way, and I messed it up, and I hope I'm recording now, and I hope everything's going well today. All right, so what I'll be demonstrating with this list, though, is going to be, you know, what you're going to see either way is the lines of play, right? Okay, so we want this or this on. I like going first. Right now, I like going first. I like playing Nami to search out Zoro Joro or Pudding, or, you know, get my combo pieces, because we want this, and then this. That is like golden pony boy. So if we go first and we already have this, and this, and this, and this, I don't mind if I play Going Merry. I might play Going Merry because I just want to draw another card and I want to have stage established. See what I'm saying? So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 God Hand, right? Otherwise, we're searching to get Zoro Joro or one of the next combo pieces out. Then we're playing Zoro Joro. And then eventually, when we have a Dawn left over, we will play Going Merry. And that's how we're doing it. Going second, we can play this, and that's cool. And then, you know, take a hit. We're always taking the first hit because we want our Zoro Joro to be live. I'm always taking the first hit because I want Zoro Joro to be live. And then we're able to, you know, ramp and do our thing. Keep in mind that there are different plays, I think, going first or second. But anyhow, there's a situation where if I'm at 3, or excuse me, if I'm at 5, I take a hit, right? Yeah, take a hit. Okay, so if I put 1 Dawn on Zoro Joro, I swing, I go from 5 to 6. No, I would have to not give a Dawn to Zoro Joro. I do it, I can show you, but I'm just trying to. Anyways, you swing with Zoro, you play out Pudding, you go down 2, up 2, they give you 1, right? And then so basically the turn you play Sanji Pudding, because of Zoro Joro being established, you can have Zoro Joro on the field, Sanji Pudding on the field, and then plays another Zoro Joro, which gives you a search. So that's a huge swing. You're getting 9 Dawn of characters out on turn 3, which is butt fucking nuts. Okay, so come on, like, so that's one thing to keep in mind. You can do it on first or second, but your Dawn allocation to Zoro Joro has to be you got to be mindful of that. And that's how we win the game with this with this deck. With this deck list, I'm winning the game by ramping early as possible, and then we're going wide as early as possible. Because right after that, we're able to, you know, do Luffy into another pudding, or to this, or Luffy, you know what I mean? We're able to keep it going and go 2 more wide. And then by the time they're done, you know, trying to catch up from that, we're playing out, you know, this Luffy, and we're either able to protect him with what we have in our hand and just swing once and not use his ability, or we're, you know, pressuring for game, etc. So we're not finishing the game on like turn 4, and I'm nothing like that. But you know, we are able to get him out, and I like to just continue to Luffy Taro, or 7 Luffy's, how I'll just call it, and that's how we'll win the game. Gatling is here to mitigate the 6, 10, 14, 16, you know, then plus these, you know, bricks essentially. And then if you catch one off of life, you're fucking big city hooping, because that helps you ramp as well. So yeah, you're gonna see an absence of obviously no Gum Gum Giant. But yeah, so this is the list I've been playing. I've had a really good consistency with it. I've really been enjoying it. Also, before we get started, them bars and them beats that you guys have been enjoying in all my videos come from yours truly. That's right. I've been rapping since I was a kid, and then I learned how to produce, and now I'm even engineering. So what you hear is coming solely from me. And if you would like to hear any of that at 100% volume, you can follow the description and the link below, and it'll take you to Spotify or wherever. It's on any streaming platform, and it's free. So, you know, I appreciate the love I've been shown already. The numbers have been jumping up every month. I don't know, just because I'm actually telling people that I make music. So anyways, I appreciate the love, appreciate the support, and let's get into these games, gang. So I got some red green smoker, everybody's favorite smoker. Let's see what's going on. So I start off with that going first, right? And this is what I want to see, right? So we're gonna grab that Zoro Joro for sure, right? We want to be able to, oh wait, we already got a Zoro Joro. Well, we'll see what's going on. So we're gonna go ahead and take a 2K, which is sound, since we don't have very much counter outside of what we're gonna be playing. And passing it back to them. Okay, cool. We got all of our pieces. This is looking really good right now. So we're gonna go ahead and swing at their leader, and then we're gonna play Zoro Joro, and we're gonna establish that ramp city ramp. Okay, so now they're at 4. If they want to develop, that's great. And then I want them to swing at us, and we're taking this hit no matter what, because we want Zoro Joro to be live, okay? So anyways, here we go. They're doing a search, and they're going to swing 8. Like I said, I was going to take a 5. I would have took a 4 if they could. No reason to use that. Okay, cool. So now we're at 5. And I hope that I'm able to pull off this play correctly, because this is the one I was telling you guys about. I didn't know it'd be like already demonstrated. So yes, that's how we're gonna do it. Now I go down 2, up 2, and then I get 1 from pudding, and now we're able to develop. So by sacrificing 1 extra swing with Zoro Joro, which is not the end of the world, I get to have a 7 and a 6K body on my 3rd turn. That is 9 Dawn worth of characters on my 3rd turn. And this is big city swing, and this is a searcher, so which we took a Gum Gum Jetling off of. So yeah, that's a big combo right there, big combo. Like, and it's not hard to find, because I'm running 4, running 4, running 4. The hardest piece to find is actually Zoro Joro by that time. You see what I'm saying? Because I got 2 rounds to find these, and I have a searcher. And even if I'm going second, if I'm only thing that would change in that play is if I was going second, I would have been able to swing with 1 Dawn attached to Zoro Joro, because of course I have an extra Dawn. Now we already have, come on guys, this is crazy. So now we're gonna have Luffy Taro available. We just drew in the pudding. We are officially, in my opinion, high rolling-ish. It's not like, oh my god, luck. It's luck. I don't know, it's RNG. What do you got to say? Anyway, so now we are going down to up to, come on man, we're basically just recycling Dawn. We're getting our leader ability for free, so we can do 7 7 7. We can, oh, we're gonna get rid of that. Yeah, get rid of that. Just swing. Yeah. and then we're gonna do 7, 7, and 8, I guess. So, and this is what any 4-life leader does not want: a wide board and a lot of pressure. So here we go, another 7. It's gonna cost 2 cards. Okay, so they do this event card right here, and it is a we'll probably look at it again. Anyways, so now we're swinging 6 instead of that. They'll probably give us a 2K. Yeah, there we go. So that event is choose up to one of your leader character, gains 3,000. Afterwards, give an opponent a leader's character -2, and then trigger, somebody gets plus 1,000. So anyhow, yeah. So they had that one out for us, and they with all the swings, you know, 3 fair swings, they only took 1 hit. So now here comes their smoker, and this is where the shenanigans begin, because they're kind of playing like we are, where they're just turning rested Dawn upright. And if there's anybody who's going to turn it upright, it's Smoker and Tashigi's body. I am going to be extra ugly and save this card because I want all the swings. So now we definitely have all the swings. We don't have all the cards to play, though, unfortunately. So we're going to have to load up and swing swing bada. So we can do 2 here's 9, 2 here's 9, 1 is 9, 3 is 9, and then another 3 is 9. But it looks like we're just going to swing 7s, and then we're going to load up. So we're going to give 9 here. And it's not looking good for them. Yeah, it's not looking good for them at all. And they concede. Let's see what they had. They had a bunch of big characters, but I mean, so that's 6, 7, 8. They were going into, I don't wonder why they want to play this. Oh, because they were at 8. Now we know they didn't want to play that. So yeah, I mean, that's just a steamroll, I guess. I don't know. Let's go to the next. All right, gang. So we're going up against a green, yellow Sanji. I mean, Traffy. Sorry, Traffy. And I think this one's right after the other one. Anyways, okay. So we are here. Okay, so we're thinking about mulliganing. They chose to go second. Perfect. We love going first. With that one. So that one wasn't bad. I did have Zoro Joro, and I did have some pieces, but I just felt like I could do better. So I go ahead and, shuffle it back. I would really like to see these 3, right? That's, to me, these 3 are really making it for me. Okay, so swinging 5. I don't have any searchers either way, right? So we're swinging 5 at them, seeing what they're going to do. And if they take, great, they're a 4-life leader, right? So they give us 1. We're going to play out Zoro Joro. And again, no matter what, we are taking. Okay, we're really hoping there's no way to get rid of this card. They're playing Jewelry Bonnie. And you're going to see me highlight this card a lot because I'm like, what? And you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand. Add up to 1 supernova type character with a cost of 5 from your hand to the top of your cards face up, or your life cards face up, which would, enable his ability to be procced whenever. So that's what's going on there. They are going to play out Jewelry Bonnie, right? And that is going to be the cock block extraordinaire. However, I don't think it's going to... Oh, actually, yeah. So he didn't swing at us. They did not swing at us, which kept us from being able to ramp. Now, obviously, I'm not going to put Dawn on Zoro to ramp. I'm just going to play out Zoro Joro. And probably a mistake on my end. I should have swung first and then played out Zoro. Because, they do have yellow triggers that can get rid of it. I don't know if they run it in this deck. I'm not familiar enough with this list just yet. So now we've got their searcher coming out. No doubt trying to put something together for him. OPO1 law, so that's going to be the blocker one if I'm not mistaken. They do their ability. They see that it's another Jewelry Bonnie. Now, this Basil Hawkins isn't going to be as much of a nuisance as it is in the Piss Kid, because it's somebody we don't have to swing at. Now, they're passing it again, which is interesting to me because I don't know why at this point you want to continue to do that. But I'm going to develop, and I got 3, and I'm going to play out another Zoro Joro. Now I'm going to swing 6 at him twice It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out. I think I was thinking this was the other yellow-green law game. But nonetheless, okay, they're setting up. And let's see what they got for us. Okay, so with that law, they're going to be able to do a little thing. Deploying law from life is nuts. That's crazy. Okay, so right there, I feel like, you know, this is much of a learning, this is much of a learning experience for everything. So I think that they are trying to starve me and not swing at me so that I can't just ramp through the roof with Zoro Joros. But now what you have is him bouncing back characters that he got no value out of. You get what I'm saying? Like, no value. So, I don't know. Now, yeah, now we can just swing at him. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just swing. Because, I mean, I would swing 7 with Zoro, 7 with Zoro, 7 with Pudding. You know what I mean? Like, get him out of here. Let's make all that stuff happen. So, it looks like that's what we're going to do. We're swinging 7. Now they got to take. Swinging 7. They can block. I'm sure they got it. The thing is with this law, you got to let them go. Yeah, you got to let them go. Because if you block with them, you got to let them go. Because now you can't block a 7. You're not going to be able to block another 7 and a 9. You know what I'm saying? I think I can do a 9. I might just do a 7 and then, yeah, 7 and a 9. Yeah, you're not doing that. And then you're not blocking out of that. Okay. Oh, you do block. I thought this game was over. This is a little Snickle Fritz. This is a little Snickle Fritz. I ain't gonna hold you guys out. This is a little Snickle Fritz. Let him go. That's an easy decision for me to make. They've got to kill me or I win, and I don't think they can. So let's see what happens here. I think the best case scenario for them is if they were to play out a Dofi and just freeze my board, all 3 of them, and then they still have a blocker and kind of like hope for the best after that. Now they do have 3 swings at me, but at this point I'm actually like welcoming the cards, so that's not too bad. Them being able to play out a 7 for 9 and add a life is a bit of a suck. I'm gonna keep that card. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it because now you can only swing at me and give me cards. You can't swing at Pudding anymore, and they choose to not swing at all. So I got a little bit of a and I'm gonna go ahead and just swing 9, and I think I'm just gonna go for game because yeah, you ain't gonna have that one, Jack. You're just not gonna have it. Yeah. Now I do remember this. I made a mistake. And I wanted to play this out on my leader, and I just made a mistake. I forgot that you can only use this on characters. So instead of swinging God knows how much, 6 plus, instead of swinging 12, I'm swinging 10. It makes no difference. We win. So while that wasn't it wasn't the best from a competitive standpoint, as in like, ooh, they were really on my ass. You got to see the perfect line of play, and that at least you got to see the perfect line of play. Let's go to now. We got a match against Biscuit, and let's see what's going on here. You ready? So it looks like we chose to go first, and guys, if I ain't got perfect curb, because while I don't have the search, I love to have the Going Merry, which is going to draw me a card and set up stage. I got Zoro Joro. I got, and then I got my play right here. So I can tell you that Piss Kid took me some figuring out. It was tough. This was a great player. Ah, shit. Anyways, this is a great player. I was asking them who they lose to. They said Blackbeard. I said, ah. Anyways, but I continued to formulate strategy and understand that this is what I'm looking for, and let's get into it. Okay, so we get to play stage, we get a 2K, we're happy about that. Now we're gonna see about Kid. What's they gonna do? All right, so they do 2 for that. We're gonna swing at them, Yeah, swing at them, and then we can establish a Zoro Joro. We've got to be extra mindful of triggers. So make sure we get what we want off before we start swinging, because, you know, we will get punished for swinging before we, or swinging, developing before we swing. Okay, they swing 7. We're very happy with that. We got a Zoro online, and I hope we do this play right. I hope I don't fuck this up. But anyways, yeah, dude, I hope you don't fuck this up. You're gonna have to swing with Zoro, and then please don't fuck this up. No. No. Please. Thank you. I think this is when I figured it out, because the last one was more recent. I have them. I apparently don't have them correctly chronologized. Anyways, so we go down to, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Now we get to swing 6. I would do the stage if I can, but I don't think I can. Yeah. So let's cross our fingers. Hope they don't trigger on us. They take. No trigger. Yes. All right. Now play Zoro Joro, daddy. There we go. Get at that Luffy Joro. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Now this is how we win games. This is how we win games. This is how we win games right here. And if I'm not mistaken, we're at 5. We're going to be going to 7. Okay. Damn. That chaps my ass. Okay, so we're going to play out Luffy Taro into Pudding for sure. We're going to go ahead and use our ability for sure. And we're back at 5, which means next turn we can play another Luffy Taro, right? We love that. I would definitely, yes. There we go. Now we're cooking with grease, as my papa would say. We can play that out for a search. We like that. We can grab Sanji Pudding. We can grab Sanji. The world is our oyster at this point, but if we grab this card, we have a great play with next Luffy Taro. So we are thinking ahead. We're swinging 7 twice, which is great for us. The difference in the board development is insane. However, Piss Kid, once they get established, man, they are the dick riders of the century. So they're going to get to add a card, and they took a little while, and I was like, oh shit, did they already add a life? Nah, they're back at 3 life. You can bet your buck that this is going to be a blocker. Swinging 6 into 6 on Fox 26. I'm going to give them this. I'm assuming they're going to swing with the Nami. And I don't think I want to take a life. Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, so they do that. They make a 9K blocker out of Homeboy. We're not too bothered by it. We're at 7. We're going to be able to Luffy Taro and to Sanji Pudding, and then use Leader's ability and get a total of 4 more Dawn to work with. I'm assuming, I believe that 4 Dawn would be something that we can just use for swings. So here we go. Drawing that out. Okay, so now this is where we're cooking. We are in the kitchen. All right. So, yes, protect the one that we can't swing with, right? Because the last thing we want is them being able to swing into this and then pop that one. That sucks, right? Okay, so we got a 7. We got an 8. We can do 7, 7, and then we could do 8 and 9. You know what I'm saying? Are we worried about this? I don't know. We'll see. So now we can swing at face. It looks like we're just going to go for the game. Like we're just pressuring for game. Pressuring for game. Okay, so that got their blocker out of the way. Great. So now we can continue on face. We know that this is going to be triggered out. It may not though. It may not though. So the fact that they are blocking out or countering out is giving us a little indication of what is going on their end, because you would think in a perfect world, oh, I'm gonna put this out there and I ain't worried about shit, but they're seeing our board and this is their mental state. So okay, cool, they took and they kept the 2K, they kept that 2K, so that ought to tell you something as well. Now I like these 2 options, but I wouldn't want to develop over any of what I have right now. You know what I'm saying? If I did have to develop over anything, of course it would be this card. We're swinging again. We're swinging 9, and they said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get the value out of Shirahoshi right now. So they made it unscathed. You know, they only took 1 life, and that was the life that they already added back. Here, we need to go ahead and save this card. Absolutely. Absolutely need to save this card. So now we got them in a position where anything they swing into, ooh, yeah, I got to let that go. So, but that's also a great sign. That means they got no bigs. There's nothing they can do. I can go ahead and save that. Yeah. Oh, this is looking good for us. Oh, this is looking good for us. Okay, so they make them the blocker, which at this rate, I guess they're just trying to punish my life, but that ain't gonna do nothing, Jack. Now we don't have any hand size. We don't have any hand size. So if we can't kill them, they are going to have 3 swings into 2 life, and I've got no counter. So that is something to think about. I'm gonna have 5 Dawn distributed over all of these guys. So my phone is in power saving mode. We are clutching this out, guys. It's going down to the wire. All right, so I say least Dawn investment. We're swinging 7. Okay, that doesn't get any less than that. Swinging 7. We know that they've been countering out of things or taking blockers out of things that they could have countered out of. So now we're just going to swing another 7. Okay, so we got to be mindful. We want to be able to keep 2 up for this. They take. We can do, I would say 8, 8, or 6, 8, 8, and then swing 9 twice. That's how I would do it. So let's see how we're going to do it. So it looks like we're going to do 7 again, then an 8 and a 9 perhaps. Nah, then 8, 8, and then 3 8s. 4 8s. Yeah. Nah, ain't nobody surviving that, Jack. That's too much. You would have to have one of these right there. You got that in the wrong place. Okay. Here we go again. Gonna block that out. And now there's just no hope for victory. Yeah, we win. GG. GG's are exchanged. Let's see if I got another match against this opponent, because they were great. Okay, so I'm going second this turn. I guess I kept this card, or mulliganed, I forget. Anyhow, they're swinging 8. Ooh, we get a free ramp. Free 99. Because of that, we're going to go ahead and play out Zoro Joro. We can grab this Luffy. This is our substitute teacher Luffy. This is our stepdad Luffy, where we don't want him over Luffy Taro, but we can still take him at times, and we didn't take him. So I don't know why we didn't take him. We were looking good on counter already, and that Luffy Taro could have been played into Sangoro, or Zoro Joro, excuse me. So yeah, and then now we definitely wish we had that, because they just got rid of all of our board. So that wasn't a good play on my end. And it looks like right there, with this search, we're also bottom decking 2 Luffy Taros. Yeah, all of this is no bueno for me right now. I'm not happy with any of this, because if we would have done the 7 into this, we would have got a search and we would have been able to grab this again. Instead, we bottom deck 2 Luffy Taros for a pudding. So I don't know what we're doing here, gang. Let's see. So we got to grab a target. We got plenty of 2Ks. I grab another 2K. So I'm not grabbing combo pieces is what's happening. I am definitely afraid, and I'm not grabbing combo pieces. That's going to be tough for us moving forward, because as they're able to develop, what we need to do is develop. We need to go wide. We need to be able to swing multiple times to keep them from setting up, getting their agenda off. So anyways, they're coming at us now, and yeah, we're giving them life. That's another combo piece we just got rid of. Now we have no combo pieces. We've got no combos. So we're gonna go with Luffy. Okay, let's see what that does. I feel like all right, try that. Let's see what that does. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We can't do anything with that. We all of a sudden find ourselves with 4 swingers, 4 eligible bachelors. We're gonna go for, okay, we're going for board though. We're trying to slow them down, slow their roll. Okay, so we're gonna swing here for 7, and we're gonna swing another 7. We don't, please God, yeah, we don't use the ability, but we got him down to 2 life. Now what's happening here is that we've got him down to 2 life. And we've got quite the board again, right? We still do have quite the board. We've got 4 eligible bachelors. This can just take one and we're swinging. But we've got a lot of Dawn for this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which means we'd be going to 10 next turn. So, and 8 means that we can turn somebody sideways with Usohachi. So we got them in a place where if they play a big, they can't kill Luffy. If they go for Luffy, we've got 6k in counter. So let's see what happens. I didn't realize it went from looking very much like their game to it might just be ours. And again, this comes with me just realizing what this deck is trying to do. I feel like the deck is trying to smother your opponent. Now, they play this out and they get rid of Pudding, which really sucks for us. They're going to swing 9 here, which is smart for them. However, we do have the counter. I wish it was a 2 and a 1. It ain't like that. So we're at 10 Dawn. We're going to get rid of 2. We're going to get 2 back. And we're going to gain 1. So I am like, yeah, let's go for game. They did not establish a blocker. They chose to not do that. I don't know if that was a misplay on... Oh, well, they're not Supernova. So this is a bit of a low roll game for them. Anyhow, I am going to swing 7 here, gain a rest of Dawn. And yeah. And then we're going to swing 7 again. And that's probably going to take. Yeah, okay, so now we're going to swing. I would swing 7 again with our leader. Yeah, because they don't have nothing that's going to pop a 6k. Now we're going to, yeah. So they had that. They had ace. But I guess they opted to not play ace. No, they weren't even in that place yet. They couldn't even play him out yet. So they just kind of had a bit of a poo-poo game as far as drawing. But this was a great competitor. If you're out there, great matches back and forth. Learned a lot against the Piss Kid. It's the game I wish I had recorded. So we were back and forth. And I thought I did have it recorded, and I looked down. I was like, no. But so it's us against Zoro Joro. We're letting this one go. I have weathered their storm. Oh my God, have I weathered their storm? I think I give up Asanji for that one. Yeah, we give up Asanji for that one. They're in a place where they're concerned about what's about to happen, and I don't blame them. What are we doing? Okay, so we're swinging 7. They don't got no blockers, right? Are we gonna be able to go for it? We swing 7 with the blocker. Come on, play out our Luffy. What are we doing here? Okay, we're putting a 1k on the blocker in case they trigger into something, right? Okay, cool. Okay, so now it's just, I'm sorry guys, I just had to share this fun with you. So we're swinging 7. Not concerned about swinging 7 because we know what we're about to do. If they take, oh, well, the game's over. Yeah, never mind, the game's over. I thought it was gonna be, yeah. Okay, sorry. That was just a fun. Now I will say this. Spoiler alert. A lot of my red games go like this. I am going all the way down. They've got all the life. I've endured everything they have, and then I just bulldoze them. That's one thing I found with this. So, we're going to get into more. Don't worry. Against starter deck Luffy, I am getting to choose to go first or second. I'm going to choose to go first. Still with the same list, and I like this. I like it. Did I mulligan for this? I think I did. Yeah, I chose it. Oh, I kept it. Okay. All right, so what are they going to do? Let's get going. Okay, so we're going to play out our searcher because we're still looking for the other pieces. Oh, what a fool. Oh, this is when I was getting it together. I hope I do right. I hope I do right by you guys. So the reason why that was a mistake, it's good. We can learn from mistakes, right? You'll learn just as much. The reason why I did that was because, or reason why I didn't want to do that was because playing this would actually search me out 5 cards and set up my next turn, where now I'm at the mercy of what I draw, right? Playing this, it has no there's no reason to play it because all I do is draw one card, right? And even when I activate its ability, I'm raising cost. Red historically KOs because of power, not cost. Now, I am fortunate in the fact that I drew into a Luffy Taro, but we're going to go ahead and fortunately draw into a Sanji Pudding. And because we did not put one on Zoro Joro, we're able to play Sanji Pudding. Cool. Now, if I use a leader's ability, I can play out another Zoro Joro. Yeah. Are we clicking? Is it clicking? I hope it's clicking for us. I hope we're thinking about it. Please, am I at least at that stage of the game? No, I'm not. God bless. Oh. Yeah, that's what I should have done. I should have went down 2, gained 1. I'm at 6 Dawn, so I would have been able to play Luffy Taro next turn. That's rough. McRuff the crime dog for us, gang. You know, but hey, I don't know what to say. That's rough. It's rough to watch games as you're learning, and then like, I really need these in chronological order. Chronological, that was the word we're looking for. Anyways, so that was a misplay on my part. And then we play out another Going Merry, and we're at 7. Yeah, we can play that out. No, we can't. That was a piss poor mistake on my part. No, wait, no, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can put 2 and we'll gain 1. And we could have played Luffy Taro. Yeah, we could have played Luffy Taro because we would have put 2 back. We would have gained 1. If I'm not mistaken. Anyhow, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this though. We're gonna clean this up and see what we can do. So if they give me 2 for that, then I'll just swing some more at them. That's fine. I'll swing another 2. I doubt you have it. I would go ahead and give them all, but we're going to clean this up, see what they do for that. They got to let it go, I imagine. And that's just a trap. That's just a trap because you did that. So now you're going to let go of this. That was a trap. Luckily, they fell for the trap. Yeah. Okay. Still, nonetheless, we are low at life, and they got all the life. And now they just drop a 9K body on us. God bless. Okay, so I took the 7 and I'm attempting to save I blocked the 7. I'm attempting to hope and they don't swing here. So great. We are at 0 life, gang. 0 life against a leader who has rush and can probably, if I had to guess, I'm gonna take that. Oh my gosh, can probably get right past our blocker if they need to. Okay, we have this out, so we're gonna gain all the Dawn back. We need to swing into this. We need everybody on this board gone. We need everybody on the board gone. I would swing Nami to Nami first. You got 9. Yeah. Okay. You got 9 here. Swing 9. Yeah. They can only block it once. Okay, they don't even block it once. Now, we can... There's no reason to play another card. We need all of the 2K of counter that we have. So we're swinging there. They can't do nothing. Just let it go. I said let it go. All right, now we're going to swing 7 there. And they're one big rusher away from beating us right now. I mean, to our credit, we've taken everything they've had to throw at us because they only have 2 cards in their hand. But we got them at a place where we are in a place where we have to start beating them down. It sucked to give them 2 cards. But yeah, let's see what they got for us. They've got a rusher. Okay, so how this doesn't work out for them is going to be beyond me. I do that. I got another 1K. Womp, womp. Oh, I see what they did wrong. Yeah, why'd you do that? What was that? Nah, you should have went for it. They should have went for it. Why didn't they go for it? That's weird. Why wouldn't you go for that? You developed? You should have went for it. I'm over here thinking, I'm like, what the fuck? Anyways, regardless. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and... is it worth developing? If we develop... Nah, it ain't worth developing. We gotta swing for game, and then we gotta get Big Luffy out there. I think that's why they didn't go for it, because they were just like, he can't kill me. All right, let's see how that works out for you. Maybe they were just being disrespectful. Maybe that's what it was. They were being disrespectful. They were trying to. They thought they had me no matter what. Okay, so we're taking 2 Dawn back. We got 4 up. Okay, so now these are crucial. Yeesh, these are crucial. Oh, I still got my leader ability though. So they only got 1 Dawn, or excuse me, 1 card in hand, so we know they can't block a 7. 2 in hand. Historically, you ain't gonna block an 8. Yeah, 2 in hand, you ain't blocking an 8. I learned this from Eduardo, playing Eduardo. I divided my Dawn. Instead of swinging 8 into 2 cards, we swing 9, and that's that. Yeah, you got disrespectful and you got punished for it. Let's see. I think we the rematch right here. Okay, so anyhow, what was my opening hand? Yeah, we're not keeping that. And they chose to go second. Okay, yeah, we're not keeping that. That's a lot better. That is a lot better. Please don't. I was in my going merry era. But yeah, playing this and searching the top 5 and finding I'm putting no freaking doubt, and then playing Zoro Joro the next turn would have been the absolute creme de la Edgar play. Because then I could play pudding on 5 and then Zoro Joro or Luffy Taro into Zoro Joro on 7. That would have been crazy. Also, I could have done my other play like I was telling you guys, the Zoro Joro into, you know, oh my god. Oh my god. No. No. Okay, so I didn't take the first hit because I thought he was going to swing again, which it wouldn't have made a difference. Take the first hit. So now I've got nothing. But I do have the Luffy Taro and the pudding. So yeah, to be the best line of play here was this into this, searching out this or whatever the hell, and then this into this, or this swing, take the hit, this swing, this play into this. So that's what we were supposed to do, and at least I've already demonstrated it properly. You can hang either way. I would probably hang on to it knowing what I know today, because I could use the counter, and I know that I'm going to be able to play this next round anyway. It doesn't really help me any one way or the other. So yeah. All right, so now we got 8 Dawn. We're going to play this out. We're going to get out them. Cool. They got 7 Dawn, so we're going to have to use leader's ability before we can match their Dawn, if I'm not mistaken. And now we have equal or less than. So now we can use this stage, which it doesn't do anything. It's not like it draws us a card and gives somebody +2 cost. But, you know, either way, we're going to do it. And I put it there, which is, again, dumb. So we can do just a straight 5 here, and then, oh, okay, you can do that too, I guess. So now I was gonna say we're gonna swing here, and they're gonna have to give us all the cards to keep this alive, and they don't even have it. So we've got 3K encounter. Here comes Dragon right on time. God bless. Luffy Daddy ready for it. I think we got to let everything go. Yeah. And then we actually take that hit. And do we take another hit? We're back at 0 again. We don't even have blockers. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? it would have been better to block out and let him swing at Zoro Joro. You know what I'm saying? Lose Zoro Joro. Okay, so we do have a blocker. Sorry, we do have a blocker. We do have a search. We're going to need that Gum Gum Gatling, or we can get Nico Robin. Nah, I think we just need a Gatling, yeah. Okay, down 2, up left, right left, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put 3 here. Swing into Dragon. Let's get Dragon out of here, dog. Because they just don't have enough for Dragon. You're going to have to give me 2 cards to keep him alive. And then I'm going to swing Pudding at him. So you're just not going to keep Dragon alive. I don't think you've got it. Didn't even have that. Perfect for us. Okay, so now we're just going to do 3 7s. Now, mind you, even if they have a... Well, they would have to have a Diablo Jamble to mess with us. But, I mean, we've got 2, 4, 5, 8K encounter. So that would be 8 plus 6 is 14. So we can go up to 14. If they play out a Luffy rush, they're not going to be able to do that. And to be honest with you, they're going to have to kill us now. I think they have to kill us now or else. So again, I think it's wild how we go all the way down to 0 before we come back. They're swinging that. That's an easy 2K. Yeah, this game's over. This game's over. It's another easy 2K. I don't care what you develop. Yeah, no. This is blocking a 1K. Yeah, and you don't have what it takes. There's no way. So I'm actually swinging no Dawn investment, and I guess I'm saving it all for Luffy. But yeah, this game's over because I mean it's going to be a 6, 7, 7. You know, we're obviously going to start loading up Dawn at some point. But yeah. We do this just to protect them from any kind of buffoonery. And now we already know what time it is. They may not even be able to survive what's on the board, let alone playing out a big Luffy. Or a secret Luffy, I should say. The throwing hands Luffy. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. We got 6 Dawn to work with now. Yeah. So just 11 twice. I think that'll do it. Yeah, that's it. So they had that, but they couldn't do nothing with it because we had the Dawn to, you know. Anyways, so that's been our red matchup. It looks very intense. It looks very scary. And then we just smother the fire, right? Yeah. So I was going to say firefighting pun. So let's see. Hang on. All right. So we got ourselves against a Rebecca. Now, Rebecca's been always like right on the edge, and Rebecca's been edging us for a long time. I mean, I just came back from Dressrosa. I'm telling you, she's been edging us for a while. But anyhow, it's black, it's blue. It's got the OP10 support. It's got removal. So I just, you know, I was very interested in how this would go. You can always get caught. There's some off-meta leaders that you'll just get caught with your pants down. So anyhow. They chose to go first. We're going second. This isn't bad. Yeah, okay, so I keep this. It ain't bad. Because I will draw a card, and then we can draw another card. Okay, cool. So we've got all of our combo pieces just about. Let's see what they're doing. They get the Mancherry established, which is fair. We don't got anybody. We're not really popping characters. We're going to go ahead and swing 6 at them. They got rid of a Gecko Moria, which never hurts our cause. Geckos and trash are where they belong unless you're playing against the actual leader. Okay, so now we got Zoro Joro. Established. They get rid of Zoro Joro. And this is why I wanted to play this match out. Because, okay, so how does this work, right? Okay, so we've got 6, and they're at 5. If we do our leader ability, it could effectively protect our character. So we're gonna. Damn it! I should have done that first and then played Frankie. Now Sanji Pudding is very susceptible to getting KO'd, which is very unfortunate for us. However, if they don't have a reducer, and they have a reducer right on time, yeah, that sucks. So that was a misplay on our part. Big misplay on our part. They're not swinging at me, so I don't know what that's about. I never know what it's about when they're not swinging at me, because at the end of the day, we are a 4-life leader, and we do not want to be swung at continuously. Like, no 4-life leader wants to get pelted continuously. So swing at your 4-life leaders, gang. We're getting rid of Mancherry because that's just 2 + 2. That's simple math. Now I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, now I learned my lesson, but, you know, I think that they would be easy enough to get rid of. So we're going to go ahead and swing 8 at them. They're down to 3 life. We took a 5 to 3, and we're still not. Again, you guys have seen this. Again, this is the second time somebody's just not swinging at me, and I don't understand what's going on with that. They get this down to 4. Oh, my goodness gracious. Hang on. Okay. I think I was taking a crap. I think I was taking a dump when I was playing this game. So I'm taking a shit. It's time for me to wipe or something. And I remember I looked and my board was wiped, and I still didn't understand what the fuck happened. I turned it up. So I'm like, yo, what? We're fucking flipping the phone around. My man had me discombobulated. I'm checking my trash. I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on? All right. Simmer down here. Okay, so let's go ahead and play out Frankie. We get to ramp the 1 Dawn that we lost. Let's down 2, up 2. Left, right, AB, whatever the hell. I'm just trying to get them the F out of here at this point. I'm like, yo, take me home. I don't want to be here anymore, mom and dad. Please use your stage to protect. I would have protected Luffy, because this guy's gonna. You gotta protect Mr. Luffy. Anyhow, here we go. Buffoonery. Here we go. All right. They're going to swing 8 there. Guess what we're not going to do? Protect that card. And we only got 2 in hand to their 7. To their 8. 8 cards in their hand. Okay, so yes, I have Dawn available. Praise God. Are you going to swing at me? You're going to swing. Okay. You're going to swing. Okay. So they stop starving me. I think we need to establish... okay, so we get the blocker and the pudding. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. We can do 8 and 9. And I'm honestly thinking, guys, we just need to go for it. We need to just keep punching that face. Damn everything else. We've got the blocker established. They gave me 3 cards for that. That's nuts and butts right there. So now we're going to swing 9. And I imagine they take it. Yes. All right, I'm telling you, bro, these off-meta decks, they be catching you slipping. All right, so we make the 5 of 7. Can you imagine what this game would have been if I didn't misplay like that earlier? I mean, it would at least had another swing, I imagine. But they did, I don't know, maybe they had the one-legged soldier the whole time. Who knows? So anyways, they got 7 cards in hand. It looks like they're turning their Luffy right side up. Giving them 1, you gotta load that thing up. Giving them just, okay. I'm like, yo, I'll block with the blocker. Are you kidding me? What was that about? You should have loaded that guy up, man. Okay, I think we're having a stroke here. Yeah, because I'm like, you don't have double attack. I'll take it. Even if you had double attack, I'll take it. Okay, so they don't got no trash. So these are the last efforts of a desperate man. Now, what I'm right here. What I'm thinking to myself is that I look at my hand, 2, 3, 4. I can go up to 10. The most you can go up to is, well, you could have another King Kong gun, but you typically don't. That was kind of dangerous. But anyways, I would rather them swing for life than go for a blocker, because what am I going to do about a blocker? So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take. And now looking back, seeing that they used the King Kong gun once, that would have been a little cray-cray. That would have been a little cray-cray. Yeah. But typically people only run 1, 2 max. And let's take a look at that hand they had. So they had a bunch of... I guess it's because they only had 1. Well, even if they only had 1... even if they only had 1 Dawn available. Oh, because they couldn't swing twice with them. Yeah. I still would have just loaded up and went here and then just pelted me, you know, kept swinging at me. Of course, we know that may not have worked, but either way, swing at your 4 life leaders, dog. These guys didn't swing, and I think that's just a great lesson to learn. Okay, so I went up against player Noli Boy, and they got me the first round. I am, they're telling me, it literally came down to a 1K. And we wind up doing a best of 3. So know that they got the first one. I would play the first one. I don't know if I had that recorded, but once I realized, oh, I'm against a good purple Luffy player, I wanted to go ahead and get these matches recorded. So they got the first one, and you know, I looked at the time, and we're also kind of approaching an hour mark. So, oh shit. Anyhow, so let's go ahead and get into this. And I am going to keep this, huh? I think me today would mulligan that because I want to see. Well, I imagine this could take me to my Zoro Joro. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. But I get to go first, and I'm going first. So I'm going to keep going first. We don't get a Zoro Joro. Let's skip ahead of me. Yeah, we get a blocker. This is not looking like a good game for us right now. I always, when people talk about something being luck one way or the other, I always want to let them know it was well played. They did well either way. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a card game. You know, I assume that we're all going to do the best thing that we can with skill. You know what I mean? Anyways, so I do draw into a Zoro Joro. Very, very, very fortunate. I do get hit. Very, very, very fortunate to draw on the Luffy Toro. I just get done talking about, like, you know, even if you feel like you got luck, I want to tell you, no, you did a great job, because if you didn't do a great job, luck wouldn't have helped you, right? But here we are. Okay, so where were we as far as Dawn goes? So we were at 5. Okay, so we're at 5. So we weren't in Luffy Taro territory yet. But them playing this Bond Clay actually helped us out, because then we were able to ramp with Frankie and ramp with Zoro Joro, and now we can search. Ooh, grab that pudding. Yes. What else did we do? We grabbed another pudding. Okay, so we decided to grab a pudding and play the stage. Nice. Okay. I don't know about playing the stage over swinging 7. Oh wait, no. We weren't gonna swing anyways. Okay, so that's why we played the stage. Okay, good. Yeah. I don't think we need swing 6. I would rather play a stage, grab another card. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Also, this stage will prevent Pudding from being bottom decked by Lin Mom, Big Mom. Why do I not remember her name? Okay, so we're gonna let that go, guys. We've got all the Dawn. We're gonna be at 9 Dawn next turn. 9 Dawn next turn. I'm over here like, should I play Secret Luffy? No. Don't bite that apple yet. The forbidden fruit will be tasted, but not yet. Okay, so they've got Sanji out. That's going to be what Sanji does. We've luckily not given him a good enough... oh my god, the searches. We haven't given him a good enough target for Bond Clay yet. But believe it, they will be having one soon. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play a blocker out. We're going to... we can't do that yet. Oh man. Anyways, okay, so we're gonna swing 7. We're not worried about swinging at Sanji. Sanji gives them a 7k blocker essentially if we just decide to keep swinging at them. And right now we're not worried about Sanji swinging back at us, is what I was trying to say, because you know, Bond Clay's the bigger fish to fry. We're gonna be at 7. We got a 2k leader. I don't think they want to take a life, but if they do, that's okay with us as well. They got 3, 6, 8. So if they take a life, they can put Pudding at the bottom with their Big Mom. Let's see what they're going to do. Yeah, I'm already chomping at the bit for that Secret Luffy. Because what I want to do is pressure the cuss out of them. Because if they're at, well, they're at 8 now, right? 3, 6, 8. They're at 8. So next turn they're at 10 either way. But they got to make it there. Anyway, so we're waiting to see what they're going to do. They attach 2 here. They're swinging 7. I could also be okay with taking that hit. I guess I'll take this one. Yeah. And we know that a big one's coming here. So they're not developing. This chopper does work for him, dude. Y'all know I've been saying, me and subscribers have been talking about that. Okay, so we play them out. Now we're gonna go down 2, go up 2, gain 2. I mean, shit, I could play Secret Luffy now too and just fucking go hamski doodles. I don't know. I don't know. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Dawn. So we could play Luffy and use his ability, but then we would be taking a life. I don't know if I'm that comfortable doing that just yet. However, we could still play them out and swing 7 and then swing 9. We have a blocker to protect him, and that would be a lot of pressure. So they didn't swing with Bond Clay. People need to be swinging. You got to get aggressive. Bond Clay is not going to get a better target than 8K. Not going to get a better target than 8K. That's not going to happen. I mean, what are you holding out for? You get what I'm saying? So we're going to decide to clean up this this board. Okay, so they use it to save their blocker. For that, I'm going to go ahead and play out a... Yeah, and then I just waste Dawn, which is very interesting on my part. I would have much rather played out Luffy, swung something, and then had a Gum Gum Gatling getting rid of a Zoro Joro or something to protect them, plus a blocker. So we'll see what's up, man. But we are coming down to the wire. If they can deal with this Nico Robin blocker, we're in trouble. Yeah, we take. Okay, so we take. We can gum out of this one. I wouldn't mind doing that. At this point, I want to save my giant pistol for my secret Luffy, if I can. Okay, so we're going to take 1 Dawn. Yeah, we don't mind doing that. We take a Searcher. We just want counter at this point. We've got all the bodies that we want to swing with. If they don't swing with Bond Clay, I'm going to feel disrespected. Yeah, if you don't swing a Bond Clay, I will feel disrespected at this point. Yeah, I'm disrespected that they did not. I did not realize that. Of course, we could have just got around it easily, but I don't know what they're waiting for with that Bond Clay. I do feel disrespected. Okay, so I'm always a little fuzzy on this math as I'm doing it. But we're going to go ahead and swing a plethora of 7s at him. Okay, we get the blocker. They save the blocker. The thing about that is if you use your blocker, be ready to lose your blocker because you need to have counter in hand. My wife is sharing me TikToks. It's getting real. Okay, so swing an 8 to 5. See, now you could have used that 2K. Now you definitely could have used that 2K. Okay, so I think we're ready to go ahead and end the show right here. We're giving it to them. We're going to do our down 2, up 2, left, right, left, right. Okay, so yeah, no blocker. I mean, this isn't even... I'm just performing good habits at this point. I know it feels like I'm trolling. I'm performing good habits. This is what you're supposed to do every time. If you don't, you will catch yourself in a situation where you should, and you will be effed in the A. So now we're going to swing 13 into 2 cards, and that's the game right there. And let's see if we got another one. Okay, so we're going right into the 2 out of 3. And let's see. Yeah, we're going right into 2 out of 3. And I think I had a fairly decent hand because that could have searched me as Zoro Joro, but I guess I was feeling a little squeamish. And this is even a better hand because we have... I'm just telling them I wish I didn't have to. Okay, so hang on. I'm over here typing and shit. So this is what we have. We're going to go ahead and grab our Zoro Joro. And now we're happy because we've got a Zoro Joro play into a Luffy and this, that, and a third. And we are going second. So we were, you know, we did have the privilege of playing Going Merry as well. So it's not too bad at all. I forgot that we are going second. All right, so they're going first. They ramp and they play Zoro Joro. So far, knowing your opponent is just as important as knowing yourself, right? In this game. And we know that they're doing exactly what they want to do. So we passed on a Luffy Taro to keep a secret Luffy to help close out the game. And we already have a 7 Luffy. We got Stepdad here. We got Stepdad Luffy, so we're not really worried about it. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and go into this. Okay, so they're swinging. I don't mind taking that. Yeah, they've got 6 Dawn to do something with, and I can imagine they're gonna go ahead and take. Yes, now they're down to 3 life, and they are going to Luffy Taro into Sangoro. So that's exactly what they want. So far, everything is going swimmingly for our opponent, and we know this because we know how to play Purple Luffy. So we have our own play as well, and I think I want a 2K. Yeah, I think I want a 2K at this point. So we're gonna do that. I think we can swing with Frankie. Yeah, and gain a Dawn. That's cool. And so we're both at 7 now. Or maybe I'm ahead of them. No, yeah, it's 7 to their 6. Okay, so what am I gonna do here? I'm thinking something. I'm gonna give them, okay, rested. I'm gonna attach to, and we're gonna swing here. We're gonna try to get rid of Zoro. We can try to get rid of Zoro. We can go for life. It's either or, and that's what you can tell. I'm thinking the hamster's running as fast as it can, because we decide to go for life. We decide to go for life because we're like, yo, we want to get them out of here, and we want to get 2 2Ks out of their hand if possible. Not a 2K and a 1. That's a choice. That's a choice. That's me being cognitive and understanding that I will have this many attackers coming back at me. Now, I do have 1K, and I am a 6K body, so I have the privilege of messing around if I want. This is going to be the hit that I take for sure. They're going to develop another Luffy Taro. This is their second Luffy Taro into Sangoro. Okay, so the game could not be going better for them. They literally, unless they've got just bricks in their hand, there's nothing better that they could be playing right now. This is perfect curve Luffy, as they call it. PCP at its finest. This is some premium grade Walter White PCP, okay? So best I got is Stepdad Luffy into Zoro Joro, and I said we get a Gum Gum Gatling. Oh, we go for a 2K. Okay, I would go for a Gum Gum Gatling and then use that to get rid of the Nami if I needed to. We're gonna go down 2 and up 2. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. We do decide to go down 2, up 2. We're going to swing 7 twice and then 8. We're just going for it. They don't got any blockers. We want them out of this game. We want out of this game. We do not want to look at that board anymore. So they give us a 2K and a 1K. They're down to 5 cards. I'm assuming they got, okay, they took that one. And this is an easy Gum Gum if they have it. They have the Gum Gum. They go down to 5 Dawn, and now they've got 6 cards, 7 Dawn, and 7 Dawn. So now they can't use Sangoro's play. That's gonna be big. That's big. But I mean, so we got 2 life. We have a blocker. We're at 6K. We've got 2, 4, 5 encounter. I don't like taking the first hit because then it gives the illusion that all I gotta do is swing twice, but we have to. That is a cool trigger, and I will use that to put Zoro Joro on his side. We gotta put that boy to sleep. Put them big breasts on them sides, because we ain't trying to be here all day. Okay, so with this, I'm gonna give him this one. The reason why I give him this one is to see what the next one's going to be. So I give them another 2K, which means if they throw down a Robin, I ain't gonna be able to do nothing about the Robin. The thing is that they seem to be dedicated to going for game here, and I can't blame them if I had that board. But they got 7 cards in hand, and none of the cards on the field, with the exception of Zoro Joro, are the kind of cards you want to play over. Also, their game-breaking bigs all cost more than 7 Dawn, so they kind of didn't have a choice but to do this. So I don't know. We're gonna see what they got here. Yeah, I go ahead and take. We get another one of that. What are the odds that both of the pistols are in life? Okay, so now they do that. We give them that. We give them the Luffy. This game is over. This game is over because I'm at 7. I can choose to develop Secret Luffy, go down to up to yeah, instead we're gonna go ahead and give it to Zoro, I think, to make him a good enough attacker, right? Yeah, because they got cards, but they ain't got cards like that. So we got a 12. Now we can swing 7 there. Yeah, we're gonna swing 7, and then we can do at least I can use leader's ability, and then I can have like a 9 and a 9 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna get rid of Zoro. Yeah, get that one. Now we got 2. So now we've definitely got a lot. So we're gonna swing 9, 10, and 12. There's no way they got that. So they probably don't even got this. Yeah, so we're gonna swing 10 and 12 for the game. And they did have a Big Mom. Yeah, I'm understanding with that board for sure. They did have a Big Mom. I wonder, well, they couldn't have played it. They could not have played it. I think the only other thing that they could have done that would have been any kind of impressive or like something to deal with, let's see, well, whatever, would be maybe the kid over the Zoro. That would have, that would have been them developing a blocker and have been a little harder for me to swing over. But anyways, that would be that. And let's take it over to the gist of the list. All right, gang. Well, there you have it. Bit of a longer video. This is you know what I mean? But I really wanted to show you guys the consistency and the lines of play that we're looking for with this particular list. I think we had some great games. I think that this leader is still being figured out both by the people playing it and by the people playing against it. But however, we are what is the cream that is rising to the crop. The top. Yeah, the cream that's rising to the top, in my opinion, I got a big ass wasp outside my window, is this play right here. So this into this, and then these two being played on your turn 3. I think that this is just an intangible. It's got to stay in this list. Everything else be damned, but this has got to stay here. Over the course of the games, we have learned that we like Stepdad Luffy. It's just there. He's just there. He's just there. He's playing a parental role, but we're really not counting on him. He's not our favorite person. We wish our dad would be back when he's there. We wish we had our actual dad, but he's a stepdad Luffy. And he's gonna block. He's gonna block. He's gonna protect. He's gonna try to pretend to be like our dad. You know what I mean? It's like, hey kids, I can do this too. I can give you a 4. Well, our dad can give us a 5. Our dad can give us a 5. And his stepdad's like, well, but I can give you any 4. I can give you any 4. I'm more versatile. I'm not as cool as your dad, but I'm more even keeled than your dad. And you're like, nah. And he's like, I don't even mind as a Don, and I'll block. And it's like, nah, we want dad. We want dad back. Dad. We want the straw hat. Bad boy, no shirt, straw hat. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, well, hey, I'm a pirate. Look, I'm a pirate. I'm dressed like a pirate. Nah, we want dad back in the chocolates. That's the real pirate. Dad in the chocolates, that's the real pirate. So yeah, stepdad Luffy's cool too, and did save us. So it's hard to get rid of cards that saved us. Of course, this is gonna be a staple forever. I really like all of these cards. I would dare say 4 of all of them. I can see why people aren't running Gum Giant Pistol. I can see that. I don't think we needed it at any point in time. Even in that last game I played for you guys, don't think we needed it. I could definitely see 4 of this. I could definitely see 2 less of that. Where am I gonna put the Gum Giant in though? Oh, okay, so we would go 2 down on here, and then we'd go, where's my guy at? Up 2 there, and then we get rid of these 2. And then we would put 2 here, and then we'd have to get rid of stepdad though. You guys want to get rid of stepdad that bad? Is he that bad of a guy? Is Stepdad really that bad? Nobody else is playing him. But that's what we'd have to do. We'd have to get rid of Stepdad Luffy. We'd have to do this. Damn, Stepdad Luffy. What happened? And then this would be our list right here. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know how I feel about it. I feel safer with Stepdad Luffy. This might as well not even be here if we're not gonna have Stepdad because it's only a purple Straw Hat card. So this is like null and void. We might as well play Franosuke, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, either way, and maybe we could go down on one going Mary. You know what I'm saying? Keep one Stepdad. You know, I don't know. But anyways, so that's the list as of right now. I might just, you know, tech deck a list and see how I feel about it. But I don't think you need 4 of these. I don't think you need 4 of these. I feel like an overwhelming amount of the games won are being done with these combos. These 4 cards right here, or these 3 different types of cards right here are what are winning the games for us. And this is our alternate. So I don't know how bad you need, you know, 2 more bricks, but c'est la vie. You know, we shall see. Until then, though, this has been Murado Music, 3-piece TCG, big TCG. And I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on that bell, go down in the comments, let me know what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, what would you be doing differently. Let's get it, guys, and I will see you in the next one.
Flows like a faucet, swag dripping like a faucet. Dooney fixing, got Luffy ambition, king of the rappers, the mission. I see they got the lights, camera, but no action. They actually fiction.